Crypto fans, thanks for stopping in. I'm CryPTOMAXX. This is CryPTOMAXX News. And hey, we're bouncing back. I'm really happy about it, actually. A lot of things have started to kind of come up from the brutal red day yesterday. So anyway, good news, right? And I think we're going to just kind of continue to see probably through the weekend. I don't know, it just kind of feels like the bull market is still on. This anomaly of yesterday, well, I shouldn't say anomaly because we were bound to see a retrace, as they call it. But to see it that, I mean, you want to talk about the red candle. Wow. Oh, it was brutal. Yesterday was brutal. So, and sorry I haven't uploaded here in a few days just because I've been moving, bought a new house and shifting things around, and it's a lot of work. It's so late here and I'm just now doing this video. So anyway, I appreciate you stopping in. I'm a new channel. I appreciate your support. I've only started here not too long ago, so it does help. So if you do like and subscribe, what you get back in return is my commitment to research. And I just absolutely love researching. I think it turns into great insights that help me say, you know what? I'm going to go get in, just like I did yesterday. As soon as I felt like it was, and it's still a little bit of a risk, but as soon as I felt like it was coming back a little bit, you know, everybody would say, hey, you could try to ladder back in. I'm more of a lump sum guy. It's just kind of how I do it. And everything's risky in crypto. Don't do anything you don't want to. Don't invest anything that you don't want to potentially, say goodbye to for a little bit or have to wait out, because there's so much that you can get caught in positions on. But anyway, I threw into Cardano yesterday about 239. That was my position on it. And this is not financial advice. Anything I say here is just more about, hey, this is personal choice. Make your own decisions. Again, I have to kind of clarify that. Not financial advice. So, all right, on to the day. So, and you can kind of see, we're doing pretty well. Bitcoin's kind of hanging in this 46 range while other things are moving, which is kind of interesting, right? You see a lot more green. Bitcoin has gone up 0.02% on the 24-hour, but other things moving, right? Look at Solana. And hey, by the way, have I mentioned Solana to you and FTX? I think so. And I'm going to talk about them today again. And since I've been talking about them, they have moved so many positions up the ranks. It's crazy. And but for new people, here's some really cool ways that you can go about researching, right? So you go to COINMARKETCAP, all right? And just pick one. Let's pick Cardano for a second, all right? Go here, click on it, scroll down to the bottom, look at all this stuff. News, socials, rating, everything. There is so much that you can go in and search inside, whatever news that you want to go into, all these things. The reason I picked Cardano is because I already knew September 12th was coming up. It's on Sunday, and this is when they do the Alonzo hard fork. Well, not a bad idea to put your position in before some big news comes around the corner, and this is big news for Cardano. Huge news for Cardano. So I'm not telling you to go get into Cardano. It was just a choice that I made. But, and I already had Cardano. I just said I'm going to go get some more. But this is a great way. If you're new, go look at white paper. I mean, there's so much. You can go to their website. You can hear what people are talking about. Socials. There is just a lot of stuff that you can go and just kind of figure out about that one. All right. And what happened today? Oh, hey, who's this guy? Okay, this is CryPTOMAXX on. This is my TikTok, and I've got like 14,000 followers there. I've done I don't know 180 TikToks or something like that. I've got a lot on there and a lot of views, but here you go. XRP fans, this is just a quick update. There was an error on CoinMarketCap. It was showing a huge price dip on XRP. Also, Coinbase had the same error, which I thought was really interesting. But everything should be refreshed. If you're in an area where it hasn't refreshed, don't worry. I think for most people, everything is back to normal and it's at its normal price. I am going to look into this little, and I did look into it. Can't find a whole lot. So anyway, hey, this guy's looking pretty good here. What's going on? You know, so late in the in the morning. All right. So another way to go and do your research, Solana. And by the way, don't know what was going on with that XRP, because you know XRP is my #1 token. No idea what was going on. It's just weird sometimes. I just feel like the entire crypto community sometimes pushes back against XRP. And if you notice, here, let me show you this. Little glitch. Maybe there's an announcement. Okay, did another one today. This was on the Coinbase thing. XRP fans, crypto fans, this is getting ridiculous. SEC is now threatening to sue Coinbase. But that was really about the whole, if Ripple wins this case against the SEC, wow, what a huge favor we're doing. I say we, I'm adopted. What a huge favor we're doing into the crypto community by winning that case. Massive. Everybody in crypto should be rooting for XRP, Ripple, period. Period. Don't care who you are. Even if you're a hater, watch. So the Coinbase thing is a prime example of why everybody should be rooting for Ripple, because Coinbase paid a fine, got back in line, went and did IPO, came out. They've got a stock. I mean, you know, they're about as compliant as anybody. And now all of a sudden, here comes the big bad bear, SEC, threatening to sue them. That fast. I'm telling you what, there's nothing. SEC is not out for the consumer. I'm telling you that much. So anyway, I better not get going on the SEC. I'll lose my mind. All right. So come to Solana, and I think I talked about this the other day on on one of my YouTube shorts or TikToks. Go to ecosystem. All this stuff here. Boom. And you can just go pick and say, hey, I want to go look. Now, one of the things, and I said I'm not picking any one particular. I try not to tell people to go what to do, or you know, to go and do the research in a certain area. But I will say Solana is absolutely on fire, right? What are we looking at on Solana? Is at 212. And I've been telling you about Solana since June, when it was in sub 30, right? At one point in June, it was 22. And then you can go back and just check what I say against my TikToks. It's all there. But love Solana, and think they're primed. And the reason I love Solana is because of Ethereum, right? They're in direct competition, layer 1. And they're looking to buy, and they are biting into that market share. Look at this. All the other, look at the 7-day. And then you got Solana up 80% against everybody else's red. That's a mover. Wow. Who else is moving that good or even close? So Algorand. Yeah. Okay. And FTT. Okay, I'll stop. I have fun with this just because I'm having fun. All right. Yes, I have been talking a lot about those two particularly. Also, they're in partnership together. So I really haven't mentioned too much about that, but yeah. Sam Bankman-Fried is a huge Solana fan. All right. Where was I? So go here. Pick any one of these and say, you know what? Or pick whatever you think might be hot right now. All right. You want to go DeFi, Let's go look at DeFi. What are all, like, here's something I was interested in. All right. This is, you know, just going to try to figure out as much as I can. Right. But you can go through and you can figure out whatever you want inside. Oh, by the way, FTX. That's Sam Bankman-Fried. All right. So that's Serum. There's so much here. What's the other one that I really like? Let me see if I can find it real quick without seeming like I'm just wandering all over the world. Is that no, that's not Star Atlas. Okay. I'm not going to find it right now. There's too many of them. Okay. I'll think of it here. Saber. Is that it? Where is it? I think it's Saber. Okay, so what they do, which one is it? It's a, what do they call it? They have another name for it. Anyway, I'll come back, and it's not the yield one. All right, anyway. But there's so many, like, you get lost in this, right? Just go, there's 339. Let's say you're interested in NFTs. I've done this before, but you can go to NFTs. How many are 42? Really? 4 more new just launched? I wonder which ones there were. Okay. 4 more. It was 38 the other day. So 4 more just launched. And now guess what? Those 4, you can go, oh, wow, here comes 4 more. And you can just go and get out in front of it. And it's so much fun. All right. So even though we're in the U.S. and we have to use the .us version of FTX, I thought I'd kind of show you this. And I hope that this is interesting because this is some of the research that gets me to some of the positions that I take on these things. But anyway, go through, learn about, all the cool things that FTX has, and then you can go over here and you can go right down here to announcements, right? And all I did is I just had 2 tabs open to just make it quicker, all right? Important announcements. Well, guess what? How to participate in the Star Atlas sale. Now, I wasn't on this one at the time, and I think it's going to be huge. If you haven't seen Star Atlas and you are at least a little bit of a video game enthusiast, I grew up on games, all that stuff. I haven't played in a little bit, but absolutely love gaming. Always have. Just thought it was fascinating. And people are throwing so much money into the integration of NFTs and gaming. You want to talk about the next frontier of NFTs, gaming. Period. I'm telling you, watch. And I told you, what was it, back in July? I was talking about NFTs even before then, but even back in July, I was just telling, listen, NFTs are going to take over the world, and they're going to do it in a variety of ways. And it's not just cartoons pixelized on on the blockchain, right? It's not just a picture of a funky looking, crypto punk. And, although I do have a couple, actually a few that are really cool Marvel ones, but okay. But this is how you can get out in front of this stuff. Look, it's all right here. How to participate in the Solaris sale. This was back in June, okay? These are all announcements and how you can get into how to participate in Mercurial, how to participate in Oxygen. These are all cool ways of getting you out in front of stuff because everybody wants to be early. If you want to know how to make money in crypto, get in early or be able to see the trends before it happens. And so if you're new, I'm not, I want to temper that a little bit because again, if you're new, I would really understand what you were doing. And I'm not telling anybody what to do with their money because I'm not telling you invest in anything. Just telling you, be careful, but learn. But if you want to dig, go dig. It's so much fun. So, Steph Curry goes and joins FTX, global ambassador. I want to be a global ambassador. I wonder how much they're paying him. This is FTX again, crushing it. All right, They have moved unbelievable. They've blown the doors off of it. And I told you they were coming. And same thing with Solana, coming. Okay, so told you about this, Cardano. This is the hard fork happening on the 12th, okay? I already knew this was coming up, and I knew, I've been already doing TikToks and everything else on it, letting people know that the Cardano's on fire, ready to explode. And they were, boy, they took a beautiful run all the way up to $3, and then now they took a pretty nice hit during the red. But you know what? Once it went down to that comfortable level where I thought I'm gonna throw back in, I did. All right. Whale alert. How about $500 million? Yeah, when they're not moving it for nothing. Wallet to wallet. Well, they could have left it in their other wallet. Okay, so something's going on here. They're doing something, right? Doesn't mean that they're going to dump it all. But anyway, love seeing money move around, and all the indicators right now is they're gearing up, and the big wallets are adding to their wallets. So the whales, other than this big dump yesterday, a lot of that had to do with miner. There's so many huge reasons. There was some corporate investment stuff that was happening as a result of I don't know, some quarterly whatever. Another way to learn about things, just go dig on the internet and find out, oh, here's 750 million, just a small little, $750 million, people just kind of racing into blockchain. Okay. And I had to stop at this, and then I'm just going to call it a night. I don't even know. That's more money than all the gold in the world. BlackRock. Okay, these are the guys buying up all the houses too, by the way. So I'm not always happy with this because I think they're pushing our housing prices up. And I way overpaid for my house. It's ridiculous. I don't, but anyway, $9.5 trillion, the largest investment or asset manager in the world, BlackRock, just signed a deal, and this was with Axoni. And I already looked them up. They're going to be, what they do is they're going to be transforming. It seems like kind of best way to say it in layman's terms is they're going to be trying to refit the trading system that has been used for years, and they're going to be trying to integrate that with blockchain and kind of almost like retrofitting an old system into a newer system to try to make it, live on the blockchain. Smart. Goldman Sachs is in it, Citigroup, and they're using Verus, which I didn't really check up too much. It was just another announcement that saying, man, everybody's moving. $9.5 trillion asset manager BlackRock, biggest in the world, moving into blockchain. So another reason, you are here right now. If you're new and you're here right now, you are at still the beginning stages of this unbelievable revolution that has gone digital, right? And it's a digital asset, cryptocurrency, right? We're in a unique time. And that's what kind of electrified me about all this. And then eventually I kept turning to try to find answers to people that I thought I might be able to glean from. And then really I didn't have anybody in my circle. And then that's, as I started doing all my research and I started getting electrified and I was all in, eventually I decided, you know what, I want to share this and I hope that it matters and it makes a difference. And I'll keep on bringing things that I think are going to be meaningful. But right now, I would say that this upcoming Cardano, where is it? Right here. That's a big deal. And if everything pans out the way people think it can, they could be poised for a nice little rise. You know what I think about Solana and the ecosystem. So let's say, for example, you say, you know what, I want to take my time, I want to research. Perfect, do it. Go here, look through any one of these, find something that kind of grabs you a little bit, and then when you get done, be able to explain it to somebody who's brand new and say, oh, here's what that does. And as soon as you can do that, and you can tell somebody why you think it's going to do well, now you're on something. So I'm CryptoMaxx. It's CryptoMaxx News. Like, subscribe, follow. I'll be back tomorrow.